Puff said, the four-door? And he was like, yeah. And Puff was like, yo, you know, I got the R9, the coupe. I don't even know where I parked it at. He said, I can't even find it.
Damn.
No bull. That's what he told. He said he ain't seen the car in months. He forgot where he parked it.
So they talking heavy to each other.
And then he asked Dame, did he drive his own Bentley? And he was like, yeah. And Dame ain't driving no more.
Damn.
They weren't just showing off for the cameras. This was serious money talk behind closed doors. Beanie Sigel pulls us into a rare moment most people never see. A private room with industry giants like Dame Dash, Diddy, and even Jay-Z nearby, all in a Bentley, having a conversation that quietly shifted how Beanie viewed wealth and power forever. This isn't just about flashy cars or designer labels. It's about mindset, ownership, access, and what happens when street ambition collides with boardroom-level moves. Beanie Sigel explains how just overhearing Dame and Diddy talk business opened his eyes to the fact that there are levels in this game that have nothing to do with chart positions or clout. I'm about to drop this clip for y'all, but first, go ahead, hit that like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, and make sure you're subscribed. Let's dive in.
And then next thing I know, you pop up in them Philadelphia streets with 2 Bentleys.
Yeah.
Not 1 Bentley. 1 Bentley wasn't the fuck enough.
Damn.
Sigel had to pop up with 2 of them bitches.
No, but it was, you know how I got them Bentleys, bro?
Yeah.
I said that I just did the joint with Bleak. Bro, it was there for me. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy because I got the first Bentley, so I forgot what show we was at. We was at a show. We was backstage, and it was, you know, it was the A list, that's Jay and them, and then it's me, Bleak, and all. We in the B joint. But I would always find my way in that A room because I know that's where the players at.
Right.
That's where everybody in that joint. That's where the food was at. You know, I was a fat nigga.
Yeah.
So we got lunch meat trays and all that shit in our room.
Trees.
They got steak and all kind of shit catered. I'm in there. I heard Puff saying, and then Dame, you know, they talking that money shit. And Dame told him he had just copped the Azor. And Puff asked him what label was it. And I don't know what Dame responded with because I don't even know this language. I didn't know at the time that Bentley came in green label, red label, black label. You know what I mean? That's like the 4, the 5, and the 6.
Yeah.
In the Bentley world. So, you know, Dame was popping this shit. He popped talking this fly shit. And he told him that, you know, he had to cop the R9. Puff said, the 4-door? And he was like, yeah. And Puff was like, yo, you know, I got the R9, the coupe. I don't even know where I parked it at. He said, I can't even find it.
Damn.
No bullshit. That's what he told. He said he ain't seen the car in months. He forgot where he parked it.
So they talking heavy to each other.
And then he asked Dame, did he drive his own Bentley? And he was like, yeah. And Dame ain't driving no more.
Damn. Is it here?
So what you said? Let me
give me that
that.
joint.
Yeah,
I'm taking that back to the city.
I heard that conversation.
Yeah.
I just sat no way and I let a couple, and I can't. Hey, Dame, what you gonna do with that?
He passed off. You waited on the road.
I don't care about none of that. Money's what? Let me get that. Yeah, let me get that. And we talked about it, and I found out, you know, what he put on the wheel and all that. Next day, bank, cashier's check. Told you I had almost $2 million.
Yeah.
Before the album came out. Let me get that.
You like this? You can wait to
I
get to
bought
the
him
city.
a cashier's check from the rip the next day. Let me get them keys. What's the note? Yeah, this time send me the bill.
I went crazy.
Send me the note.
You know what's funny though? I seen Puff and Baby had one of them joints back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, in New Orleans, the Super Bowl was in New Orleans, and they all over at the Cash Money House, And they get to going back and forth, and Baby telling Puff, Woody, you know you can't fuck with me, Woody, when it come to this stunt shit.
Yeah,
Woody.
Baby talk that shit.
You know what I mean, nigga? Fuck, nigga. I got XX amount of millions of dollars in ice. Woody, don't make me go get my jewelry box, nigga. The nigga Puff said, nigga, I'll take 5% of my money and buy every house in this fucking neighborhood, and I'll be your neighbor.
Damn.
I was like, damn.
Damn.
Like, oh shit. Like, that was different level fucking disrespect.
Yeah, that was see all that was out my league.
Like,
all that flat like.
That's when I realized my life wasn't together. I was like, nigga just said he take 5%
You know what I want to know?
and buy a house in the
You know how
neighborhood.
you got some people that be like some I see a lot of, especially in the young generation, a lot of people be rappers disguised as street niggas. Like, I was a young nigga from the street disguised as a rapper. That was a lick.
It was
That wasn't
so
my
sweet.
mission.
It was sweet.
Yeah, it wasn't my mission. It just happened.
This story hits differently when you stop staring at the Bentley and start paying attention to the mindset. The real takeaway from Beanie Siegel's breakdown? It's not about who was flexing harder or who had more money in the room. It's about how close success and self-destruction can sit side by side in this business. You can be surrounded by wealth, access, and power and still be one bad decision away from losing control of it all. What really stood out is how normalized the flexing culture was back then. Luxury cars, jewelry, big talk, bigger egos. At the time, it felt like proof you'd made it. But looking back, a lot of that energy may have planted seeds for downfall instead of long-term freedom, not just for artists, but for executives too. When you hear Beanie describe listening to Dame Dash and Diddy talk money, you realize those moves weren't just about flexing. They were about leverage, ownership, speed, and making big decisions without hesitation. That's inspiring, but dangerous if discipline is missing. Money without structure can spiral into problems just as fast. And we've seen how that played out over time. Dame Dash has had very public struggles, lawsuits, missed opportunities, and questions about money management. Meanwhile, Diddy took success to an extreme: fame, power, access, and when no one's around to say no, things can spiral. One fights to stay relevant, the other serves time in prison. Same era, same rooms, but very different endings. So here's the question. Did Dame Dash's approach to money and independence ultimately help him or hurt him long term? And looking at Diddy, did fame and access catch up to him, or was the system always going to collapse on him eventually? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and make sure you're subscribed. Peace.